Imagine seeing something that makes you stop. Think about Earth, our home, suddenly stopping. The spin that gives us day and night stops. What would happen to Earth and life if it stopped spinning? The idea is scary. It sounds like a science fiction story, a nightmare we hope never happens. But thinking about it shows us how important Earth's spin is for life. This spin keeps a balance that makes life possible. If the Earth stopped spinning, it would be total chaos. Imagine the ground suddenly stopping, causing panic everywhere. We don't feel it, but the Earth spins at about 1,000 miles per hour. This spin gives us day and night. If the Earth stopped suddenly, everything on it would be thrown eastward at high speeds. Buildings, people and cars would all be flung with great force. It would be like a giant game of bowling, with buildings, cars and people as the pins. The destruction would be massive. The oceans would create huge tsunamis, giant waves that would flood coastlines and change the land. These waves would destroy everything in their path. Superstorms would form, causing even more damage. These storms would have strong winds that could uproot trees and tear apart buildings. The Earth would change completely, becoming a chaotic place. Our planet, which has supported life for so long, would become unrecognizable. The first chaos would just be the start of many bad things. Stopping the Earth's spin would cause huge earthquakes like never before. Fault lines would break, sending shockwaves across continents, destroying cities and breaking the ground. Long, quiet volcanoes would erupt again, throwing out lava and ash into the sky. The air would be filled with dangerous gases and ash, making it hard to breathe. The Earth would turn into a wasteland, showing the true power of nature. If Earth stopped spinning, we wouldn't have day and night anymore. One side would always be in sunlight, while the other side would always be dark. Imagine a world where the sun never sets, and the sky is always bright. On the sunny side, it would get very hot, turning land into deserts and drying up water. Forests would catch fire and burn. Life would be impossible on this hot side. Section 5. A world divided, scorching heat and eternal night. On the side facing away from the sun, it would be just as bad. This side would be in darkness, the opposite of the hot sunny side. Without sunlight, it would be night all the time, making the land very dark. In this never-ending night, it would get very cold. Water would freeze and the land would be covered in ice. Cities and towns would turn into frozen, empty places. The cold would be so harsh that surviving would be very hard. The stars, which we used to enjoy and navigate by, would always be there, reminding us of the endless night. They would look beautiful but wouldn't give any warmth or comfort. Without sunlight, plants would die. This would break the food chain and destroy ecosystems. No new plants would grow, turning fertile lands into deserts. The death of plants would affect all animals that depend on them. Animals would struggle to survive in the cold. Many would die because they can't adapt. Finding food and staying warm would be a daily challenge, and only the strongest would survive. Earth would become a place of extremes, with one side too hot and the other too cold. Life as we know it would not be able to survive. This would show how delicate the balance of our world really is. Section 6. The Earth reshaped gravity and atmospheric upheaval. If Earth stopped spinning, its shape would change. Right now, Earth's spin makes it wider at the equator. Without spinning, Earth would become more like a ball. This change would cause big problems. Oceans would move to the poles, flooding land and changing the map. The air would also change, making some places hard to breathe and causing more chaos. Section 7. Can humanity survive the stillness? So can people survive if Earth stops spinning? It's hard to say, but it depends on how well we can adapt and come up with new ideas. Living in underground cities might help some people stay safe. These cities would need to grow their own food, make their own energy, and recycle everything to keep people alive. New technology like hydroponics, solar power, and waste management would be very important for these communities. Section 8. Finding shelter, underground cities, and fake environments. We could make fake places like closed spaces that look like Earth before the problem. These could be big domes, big buildings with whole ecosystems, fake sunlight, controlled temperatures, and food chains. These projects need global teamwork and new technology. We would need fusion energy, advanced genetic engineering for strong crops, and life support systems to copy Earth's environment. Section 9. Our cosmic dance, a call to reflection and action. Think about if Earth stopped spinning. It's not likely, but it shows how delicate our planet is. This idea makes us see how fragile life is. It makes us think about the dance of planets and stars. Everything on Earth is connected. The Earth's spin affects weather, ocean currents, and even animal behavior. This connection shows the beauty and complexity of nature. Our planet seems stable, but the universe is always changing. There are many wonders and dangers out there. We need to be aware and ready for anything. Things like asteroids and solar flares can be dangerous. Even the sun will die one day. We need to understand these threats and find ways to protect ourselves. Scientists and leaders must work together to keep us safe. We shouldn't be scared, but we should feel responsible. We need to learn more about our universe. Education and research are key. By being curious and innovative, we can turn threats into opportunities. We must keep exploring space to understand our place in it. Space exploration helps us learn more about Earth. It can lead to new technology and solutions for problems like climate change. We need to invest in science and education. This will help future generations face challenges. By encouraging young people to study STEM, we can ensure a better future. This thought experiment is a call to action. There is still much to learn and many challenges to overcome. By working together, we can create a better world. Let's keep exploring, learning, and protecting our planet. Earth is our only home. We must cherish and safeguard it for future generations. Together, we can ensure our cosmic dance continues in harmony.